We accidentally cast a real animal in a movie. Maya and Leo thought making a summer movie would be easy. A few cardboard trees, some silly costumes, maybe a fake volcano made from paper match. That's it. But on the very first day of filming, something strange happened. A real animal wandered onto the set. No leash, no owner, no explanation, just curious eyes and muddy paws. The director, Mr. Tumbles, thought it was part of the special effects crew. The kids thought it was lost. The animal, however, seemed to think it was hired. And when the camera started rolling, everything changed. Chapter 1. The Casting Call Disaster. The school gym was supposed to be filled with actors. Instead, it was filled with folding chairs, nervous kids, and Mr. Tumbles shouting, "This will be the greatest jungle movie ever made." Maya whispered to Leo, "He says that every year." The problem was simple. No real actors showed up. The casting call had gone wrong. One kid thought it was a talent show. Another thought it was a bake sale. Someone even brought cupcakes instead of headshots. Mr. Tumbles refused to panic. "We will improvise," he declared. That's when the door creaked open. A small animal slipped inside, shaking rain off its fur. Nobody knew where it came from, but it walked straight onto the stage like it belonged there, and sat down, waiting. Chapter 2. Enter the Unplanned Star. The animal was small, quick, and strangely confident. It looked like a raccoon, but not quite. Its fur shimmered under the gym lights. "Whose pet is that?" Maya asked. No one answered. Before anyone could react, the animal grabbed a prop sandwich from the table and climbed onto the fake rock set piece. Then it struck a perfect pose like it had been practicing for hours. Click. The camera operator, just testing equipment, accidentally recorded it. "Wow," said Mr. Tumbles. "That's actually perfect." The animal tilted its head as if listening. Then it did something even stranger. It repeated the pose exactly when asked again. Leo leaned closer. "Animals don't do retakes," he whispered. But this one did. Chapter 3. The Perfect Take to Perfect. Filming started quickly after that. The animal followed every direction without hesitation. Jump left. It jumped left. Hide behind tree. It was already there. Look scared. Somehow, it looked terrified at exactly the right moment. The crew started cheering. "This is incredible," Mr. Tumbles shouted. "We've discovered a natural actor." But Leo wasn't convinced. He kept noticing strange things. The animal reacted before cues were given. It ducked before fake branches fell. It even stepped aside before someone tripped over a cable. "How does it know?" Leo muttered. Maya shrugged. "Maybe it's smart." But Leo had a different feeling. It wasn't just smart. It was prepared, like it had read the script. Chapter 4. The Name Debate. By lunchtime, everyone was obsessed with the animal. But no one could call it the animal forever. That sounded weird in conversation. So names began flying around. Sir Fluffington, Shadow, Captain Snack, even Bob Jr., though no one knew who Bob Sr. was. The animal ignored all of them. Then Maya said softly, "Maybe we should let it choose." At that moment, the animal walked over, tapped a chalkboard with its paw, and left 3 scratch marks. No one understood it, except Leo, who noticed the marks looked like something between letters and tracks. "Okay," he said slowly. "It's definitely trying to tell us something." But before anyone could figure it out, the animal went back to filming like nothing happened. Chapter 5. The Missing Trainer Mystery. The next day, a woman in a green jacket arrived at set. She looked confused from the moment she stepped inside. "I'm looking for a production with an animal performer," she said. Mr. Tumbles proudly pointed at the set. "You found it?" The woman stared at the animal. Her expression changed instantly from confusion to alarm. "That animal was never scheduled," she said quietly. The crew froze. She explained that animals like this were extremely rare and not usually trained for filming. In fact, most people had never even seen one up close. "So, it just wandered in?" Maya asked. The woman didn't answer. She was already backing toward the door. Before leaving, she said one thing: "If it stays for filming, let it choose its own way out." Then she was gone. Chapter 6. The Scene That Wrote Itself. The next scene was supposed to be simple. Actors running through a jungle set while avoiding a falling bridge. But the animal had other ideas. As filming began, it suddenly ran in a completely different direction. Instead of chaos, it led the kids through a hidden path behind the set one the crew didn't even know existed. Moments later, a prop support beam collapsed exactly where the original path would have been. Silence fell. Then Mr. Tumbles whispered, "That was intentional." The animal sat down calmly, waiting for the next cue. Leo stared at it. "It just saved us," he said. Maya nodded. "Or it changed the story." The animal blinked, like both ideas were correct. Chapter 7. The Overnight Edit. That night, the crew left everything locked up, cameras off, doors sealed. But the next morning, something strange happened. Footage from the previous day had changed. Scenes were rearranged. Extra shots appeared, shots no one remembered filming. And in every single one, the animal was there, even in places it couldn't possibly have been. "No one edited this," said the camera operator. "The system was off." Leo felt uneasy. "Then how is it already in the movie?" Maya pointed at the screen. In one clip, the animal looked directly at the camera, even though the camera hadn't been turned on yet. Something about it felt like a message, just not one they understood. Chapter 8. The Animal That Knows the Plot. By now, filming had become unpredictable, but one thing was clear. The animal always appeared exactly where it was needed. If a scene was planned, it was already there. If something changed, it adapted instantly. Leo started tracking it. Every time the script changed, the animal moved first. "It's like it knows the future," he whispered. Maya laughed nervously. "Or it's just really lucky." But Leo didn't believe in that kind of luck. One afternoon, he found something strange in the script binder. Paw-like marks in the margins, not random scratches patterns. It looked like the animal had been reading along. Chapter 9. The Big Reveal, sort of. The final scene was supposed to be dramatic. A cliffside escape, a heroic rescue, and a big emotional ending. Everything was set. Cameras rolling, wind machines blasting, everyone in place. The animal stood at the center of the shot. For once, it didn't move. Then it looked at Maya, then Leo, then the camera. It bowed, not like an animal, like an actor finishing a performance. Then it turned and walked into the foreset, and didn't come back. Later, all that remained was a single paw print shaped like a tiny film reel. No one said anything for a long time. Chapter 10. The Movie Premiere. The movie premiered at the school auditorium. People expected a funny mess. Instead, they got something amazing. The story flowed perfectly. Scenes connected in ways no one remembered planning. Even mistakes looked intentional. "It feels too good," someone whispered. Maya and Leo sat in the back row, exchanging looks every time the animal appeared on screen. Because it wasn't just in scenes. Sometimes, in background shots, it appeared where it shouldn't be, watching, waiting, and during the final credits, the projector flickered. For one frame to many, the animal was there again, looking directly at the audience. Then it was gone.